Alright, got our coffee boiling, well the jug's boiling anyway. Kettle as the rest of the world says apparently. Neighbours music is unreasonably high, which is not uncommon for them. So we're going to play a little Project Zomboid for maybe a couple hours I think, and see how we get on. Been a while since I've streamed, never mind played a bit of Project Zomboid, so I'm looking forward to it actually. I would say we'll have a chill session, but there will be some deaths. So I'll just stir my coffee here, and then we'll rip straight into it. Alright, enough mucking around, let's do it. I'm not scared, you're scared. Alright, now from memory, we're slowly starting to claw our way through West Point. Bowling over as many zombies as possible. Now the game just has had an update as well, so... oh, we'll see what happens. Turn that down a touch more. Okay, where are we at? We have sore leg. You definitely need a drink of water, I know that much. Beef patty burnt, eh? Let's see what we got going on here. Something easy to eat. Yeah, there we go. Save all that food for as long as possible. Okay. Now, very good. We had all the, always. Very good. Now, where are we at? Let's take stock. We don't need the welding torch just a second, but it's good that we've got all the windows welded over now. We're off to a good start here. Drop our welding torch. Oh, what's up, C Dollar? Good to see you, mate. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, no, we're just chilling tonight, bro. Like I was saying before, the bloody Neighbours have got their music up cranking. It is Friday night, though, I suppose, but because they're fond of crystalline substances, they will be doing that until the wee hours of the morning. So once I fall asleep, I'll be fine. It's just a matter of getting tired enough to do that. So, bit of Project Zomboid it is. How are you anyway, C Dollar mate? Are you alright? Yeah, I would whinge about those neighbours, mate, but I mean, who doesn't have those kind of neighbours these days? It's pretty bloody common, though. I saw that about Skate 3. I'm going to look into that, and that's something I'm going to look at as well, because I'm very interested in Creator Park. I'll still be playing Skate, like the EA Skate. I'll still be playing Session and the other ones too, but I am definitely interested in seeing how that runs. The truth is, though, about Skate on PC is that it quite often feels a little clunky nowadays compared to what we're used to with modern skateboarding titles, including the new Skate. So most certainly interested in it, and I will be exploring it. And if I can get it working, I've got it on emulator for the PS, like a PS3 emulator. But I might even play through the game. Like I'll make my classic character, and I might even play through the whole game on stream and just get through some missions. There was one mission I completed the entire game, including the DLC, barring one mission, and that's a really tricky one at the War Memorial. I can't remember what the hell you had to do. It was a series of really difficult tricks, and it was literally the last one I had left to go. Yeah, it's the thing I'm most interested about is importing mods and the way that it looks. It does look fantastic, I will say. Well, you know how it goes here, mate. If that's what the people are interested in, then we can only try, can't we? But yeah, Skate 3, in all, you know, to be completely honest, was the only one that I actually ever played. I never tried 1 or 2. But I also feel that we're kind of spoiled these days, being able to get off the board. And I kind of expect that in a skating game now, much like Creator Park, actually, which, to be fair, we don't get in enough skating games. Well, we better take these as well. We can eat these on our little journey today. Oh, multiplayer. Okay, I did wonder that. Yeah, no, you see, that is interesting. But yeah, like Skate 3, like, you know, I did really enjoy that game. It's the only reason why I tried the newest one, was because I really enjoyed Skate 3. So I'm most certainly interested in seeing about it. I might see about it this weekend. Don't worry about the mac and cheese. We will take the chippies. I need nothing from here. Grab some more clothes too. We're going to be needing those. Oh, is that right? I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I forgot about the... Yeah, there'll be a few, like, pretty big adjustments, I imagine, going back to it. No, I did play Project Zomboid with a few mods, like the military backpack mods and the, what was it, the interior RVs mod, like the RVs with the livable interiors. I played that for a while. This one I'm playing completely vanilla. I'm going to start up a server with some of the lads from the House of the Gecko shortly. I was meant to do that this week, actually, but was a bit slack, to tell you the truth. I had study and real life skating to do, so I mean, and that's the truth of it. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. Skating sort of took priority over everything because we had the good weather. Nothing really worth taking here. Oh, people adding viruses to Steam mods, are they? That's lovely. Delightful. I just seen as well. I was going to do potentially a Skyrim stream tonight, but I saw that there was an update for Skyrim, and that only ever spells trouble in a Bethesda game. So I looked it up first, thankfully, and apparently I don't. I'm running that vanilla as well, but apparently that's riddled with game-breaking stuff. So there went my interest for that, unfortunately, until I can find a fix for it. Am I good at skating in real life? I'm getting better, mate. I'm not that great. Like, I've got 180s, nollie shoves, kickflips are just starting to come in. I've got a really good ollie. Just started getting a 50-50, grinds, and board slides. What else have I got? Oh, I just got, like, just started learning my rock the fakies. I'm starting to get those consistent now. So, like, no, I'm not good. I'm getting better, though. Like, I'm not Grayson Fletcher or bloody Ryan Sheckler over here, mate, but, you know, I just love doing it, I've got a few videos on my YouTube channel for when because I stopped skating for about 10 years and I was only just starting to get good then. And I just picked it back up again about 6 months ago. Maybe a bit longer than that. The videos will tell the truth on that. But yeah, so there's some videos on my YouTube channel called ISAS, or I Suck at Skating. And that was like my first, like, sort of couple of months worth of skating and sort of how that was going. Hang on, mate. I've just got some noises outside my thing. I'm just gonna check and see what Alright, sorry about that. Sorry about that, mate. Anybody else who was watching, I just heard some great big banging and crashing outside. And the area that I live is known for undesirable folk jumping fences and trying to get what you got. So I went outside with me very high-powered strobe torch and stick to go and make sure. But I think it was a possum, actually. We get these great big gnarly possums in New Zealand. And I used to hunt them on farms. They're a pest. You know, they kill native birds and destroy native trees, and they were introduced to the British, much like pretty much everything else in New Zealand, actually, to be fair. But yeah, and I think I'm pretty sure I could smell them. So my cat's just come back inside, so he's been locked inside because those things have got bloody claws, man. And my little mate thinks he can fight. But the truth is that a possum will make very short work of them. So we're just going to err on the side of caution. If I hear too much rustling about, I will investigate further. Don't you bite me. Thank you. Yeah, like I chuck everything on the Deep Cover Gecko channel. Like, I was going to start a shorts channel as well, with like just like meme sort of shorts that I made myself, not AI stuff. You know, stay away from that. You know, I did experiment with AI title cards. The very beginning of my channel, I think it would have been 2 years ago or so, but I was not impressed with the result. And you know, the truth is now that I've got Photoshop and an imagination, I can actually just do it myself. So, and it looks awful. Oh, New York City, yeah, mate, like, I know New York's like I always thought New York was just the city, man, but it actually turns out that New York's like, and I'm sure you're well aware of this, like a whole ass, like, I don't know what the hell you call it, like a county or a, you know, it's obviously not a state. But yeah, I was blown away just how big New York actually is. Like, I thought, oh shit, it's actually got like forests and stuff. I thought it was all bloody city. But that's, you know, due to the media, obviously. Yeah. But yeah, no, we get these big bastards over here, and like, they got massive claws on them. You know, they fight like buggery, mate. And so that is the last thing I want my cat rolling around with, because it will tear him to shreds. And I don't think I would respond very well to that. Oh, it is a state. Ah, right. Ah, true that. Yeah, I don't, like, my geography is shocking, mate, to be fair. Look at that, eh? What do we got here? Green baseball cap, let's do it. Yeah, I don't imagine New York City would see too many possums, but you guys got, and I'm not trying to be smart or rude here, but you guys got, like, a lot of rats in the city, yo. Oh, 100%, mate. I'll tell you the truth, we had one come here the other day, like a couple of months ago, and it thought it was gonna, start a problem here, and let's just say it didn't leave. That we will say. Like, I do love me little mate. He's a good cat. He's a good boy. Shit, that's not ideal. Where's that coming from? That way. Alright, so we'll hide out in here, I think. I tell you, one thing that always really interested me was the urban legend of gators in the sewer in New York. I always thought that was... what a phenomenally interesting idea. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, introduce a a predator to take care of another one. That makes perfect sense. Only if you sort of treat them right, though, and like spay and neuter them, otherwise you'll end up with more bloody cats than you know what to do with. How about the, yeah, how about the bloody, alligators in the sewer, mate? You think there's any truth to that? Oh, you reckon 100% alligators in the sewer? Fascinating. That's the kind of monster hunt I'd like to go on. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that, man. Like, oh man, like it wasn't a good look, was it? If we're being honest, like, yeah, like it really wasn't a good look. Like, I'm all for just letting people be people, man, and like we're all weird, you know what I mean? But oh man, okay, right, I got you. Yeah, like I'm all for people being people, and like, you know, I'm not against any one particular type of person or religion or anything like that. You know, like, I'm all about the individual. Like in New Zealand and Australia, we got this sort of saying, like, you got two types of bastards, mate. You got good bastards and shit bastards. You know, and your colour and your religion's got nothing to do with where you... Oh, yes, that's not a right now problem. Yeah, but you got good bastards and shit bastards, and like your colour or your religious beliefs have got nothing to do with that. And being from New York, you'd know that too, wouldn't you, mate? Like, you know, like, that's like the melting pot of the states, really, isn't it? Ah, shit, we're gonna have a lot of zombies here right now. Yeah, this is gonna be an issue. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be a prayer space, bro. That's like, because the Western world, New Zealand's not nowhere near as bad. But the Western world is so cucked by, you know, politics, you know, whether it be racial politics or gender politics or, you know, like political correctness and all that sort of carry on. You know, they can just say that, and then like that's basically the end of the conversation, isn't it? And that goes for anybody, mate. You know, there's like plenty of people that take advantage of that. I'm not gonna say, and that's not because I'm scared, mate. You guys will find I'll very quickly speak my mind if I feel I need to, and I'm not dancing around anything. But you know, that goes for anybody. You know, everybody can lean on those arguments, and people quite often do. Well, I will admit, she's a strange place out there these days, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's only getting stranger out there too. I bet we got some good stuff in here as well. Don't get me wrong, I am glad I didn't have to get to work on a possum tonight. It's never nice doing those things, though. Like, I take absolutely no pleasure in it. But the measure of a person is if they're willing to do what is necessary or what they feel is necessary at the time. Doing the right thing is very often not the easy thing to do. Yeah, we can't get in there just yet. There's a lot of zombies coming, so we're not going to risk it. Where are we? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I did wonder about that. Yeah, there's pretty much 0 point in sprinting, really, isn't there, to be fair? Unless you're trying to kite them out of somewhere. Yeah, fair point, mate. It's a good point. Let's go check out this house, though. What was I going to say? Yeah, for sure, mate. Like I said, you know, yeah, he's a bloody good boy. My pusscat, you know. I had a guy I once worked with, it was this deaf guy, and he could like read lips and stuff. Like, was a male stripper, and like he was a prepper. Like I get into a bit of my prepping as well. More so, just being prepared for, you know, failure to prepare is preparing to fail, as far as I'm concerned. And there we are. And yeah, he asked me one day. He started getting really weird after a while, and we learned that he ended up like cheating on his wife, and she took him back. And there's this whole great big bloody thing around it. But yeah, he ended up asking me one day, "What would you do if I came to your house and killed your cat?" It was like yeah, dude, it was such a weird thing to say, yo. I said, well, to be honest, mate, you probably wouldn't leave. And he goes, what, over a cat? And I go, mate, you know, like, I tell you exactly, I'm probably going to get in trouble on YouTube for this, but I told him, you know, I'd fucking beat you to death, mate. You know, I don't think, yeah, I don't, and besides which, what a weird thing to ask somebody. You know, imagine that, asking somebody that. Yeah, strange, man. Strange dude, though. I mean, he was one of those guys, you know, like, you know, no one fights better than him, no one hunts better than him, no one builds better than him. It's quite pathetic, really, to be honest. Yeah, as time started going on, I did start having my concerns about that guy, to be completely honest. There was a few other things as well that I won't go into. Yeah, that sort of happened around the place that made me very much consider sort of what kind of person he was. Now, what do you reckon, C-Dollar? I reckon we got some streamer luck here, mate. I reckon if I go have a look at this car, I'll be able to use that and get even oh, here we go. We're in. There's the key in the car. Come on, come on. It's not in the car. I don't have a key for it. Alright, let's start investigating. I had someone else on stream actually showing me how to do this the other day. The last time I played. Could be a key in the house somewhere too. Or possibly even in the garage. What do we got here? What do we got? Oh, are you joking? Are you joking, C-Dollar? Oh, that was a big bang. No gas. Okay, but we're off to a halfway decent start though, aren't we? Let's take the key out. Yeah, my last few characters, I don't know if you saw any of the streams, they're saved on my channel as well. Bit of a shameless plug there. But yeah, like some of my other ones, dude, like we did not do Flash, I will be honest. I think the longest playthrough I've ever done of Project Zomboid was about a year, I think. I think it was not too shy of a year. That was because I got this game when it was still actually in early access. It might have even been in beta when I got this game. A long time ago. I think I picked it up for like $12. I don't know what it costs now. And I've always come back to it. It's easily one of my favorite zombie games of all time. Alright, so let's put a map marker here, actually come to think of it. Pop that there. And we'll add a note here. Car. Nice. But yeah, I'm by no means the best Project Zomboid player in the world, not by a long shot. I just enjoy the game. I could not tell you all the little inner mechanics. And obviously the game's undergone some pretty big changes recently too, so... We might spend the night in this house too. How far am I away from a gas station? Still quite a ways away. Oh, really? I did not know you could do that. I still remember a time in this game where you could shoot yourself in the head when you were bitten. You had a gun. I don't know if you still can. But you could 100% shoot yourself in the head. It's actually a lovely house, though. It's a really nice house. Did I check all the cupboards? Better check all the pantry cupboards and then boost back to our place before it gets too dark. There wasn't much in here, was there? Alright, sweet as. Very good. Alright, let's boost back to the house. Try not to drag the horde of the undead around with us. The drug mod. I never played the drug mod either. I saw there was a weed farming mod though. That's something I would have been quite interested in. Imagine we just found a little bit more, had a little bit more stream of luck and managed to find a can of gas just floating around out here. But we all know that's not going to happen. Make sure we're on the right track for getting back home. Yep, easy as. It won't take long. But yeah, I haven't got any sprinters on this. Like, the way I'd like to play this game, and I know like some purists are going to hate it, but the way I prefer to play this game is to just have regular shambling zombies with bite-only infection. And I think that's all I've changed in this one. I'm pretty sure that's all I changed. So that way, you know, you actually stand a chance of having a bit of fun. But you can still get overwhelmed. I think this is character number 7 or 8. This one that I'm playing at the moment, the welder. I do know we better hurry up, although I think, yes, we do have the flashlight. So we'll use that if we need to. I don't know what country on it, well, I suppose, actually, to be fair. Like places like Norway and or places in Sweden, I think it is, you know, have days, and Antarctica, and they have days without darkness, but she's pretty dark for 11 o'clock at night. No, pretty light, rather. Punching mod, eh? Yeah, so these are... I'm from New Zealand, mate. I've been born and bred Kiwi. I've been in New Zealand my whole life. So we're basically, like New Zealand and Australia, we're very closely related as countries. Been allies, you know, forever. Politically, we're somewhat divided these days, but as people, because we all know politics is rubbish anyway. And if you don't know, you just found out. But as people, you know, our ancestors, like my great-grandfather and like 2 of my great-grandfathers went to World War II with what was called the Anzacs. And that was Australia, New Zealand, America, and Canada, I believe. All part of the Allies. But Australia and New Zealand have always been, ever since then, there's been like a rivalry of who does what better and, you know, what came from where and all that sort of thing. It's sort of died down over the years, but it was mostly banter. So, like, if you ever catch a stream and I've got, like, Kino and False and Hoity Coity, they're all Australians, and they, you know, we got some fantastic banter. We're very similar, like, Kiwis and New Zealanders are very similar as people. Hey, you see that, mate? Because I picked the welder, I actually stumbled across a place that had bloody sheets of metal and welding stuff, so I welded up all my windows as well. So we're not looking too bad, man, I must say. Alright, let's put that there. Let's place this somewhere where I'm actually going to see it. Very good, very good. Okay, let's start putting some stuff away. Food first, let's do it the easy way. That's pretty much full, so we'll just start chucking these in here now. Yeah, it's the hardest part in Zomboid is getting your initial house. There are little tricks that you can use to, to get, to ensure places, like taking places on the outside of towns, out in the wilderness, but then you've always got further to travel, so. Sorry, let's just have a sip of my coffee. Yeah, so there's no any real one right way to do it. Condition, yeah, we're not in. Can I repair this? No. Okay. It used to be just like glue and duct tape and stuff with picture stuff, but I'm assuming that doesn't work anymore. Okay, so let's chuck this in our main inventory and see if we can't place it, install. Okay. Where do we want the big old USA flag, Let's get a bit of drip going on in here. Can't place it anywhere. Can I put it outside? Let the zombies know. Well, it looks like here it will have to be. There we go. Oh, that's an interesting development. Used to be you could have as many keys as you wanted on a keychain. Not so much anymore. Is there a light switch in here? Yes, there is. America colonized my base. I have started collecting gas, so I'm not surprised, to be honest. It was only a matter of time. You know how the American government gets if you start getting a bit too much gas or oil, they always come for a quick look, don't they? It was only a matter of time. Let's dump a bunch of these. We're going to have to make some more water collectors as well at some stage. Very shortly, actually. The trouble is, because I haven't played for probably over a week now, I don't know where the hell I've put everything. Let's have a look through these bags. It's all clothing, random stuff, water bottle. We will take that though. Okay, very good. So that's like our hammers and stuff. Attach this to the back. Yeah, for sure, right? I heard those emojis, bro. Where is our tire iron? There it is. I can go in there as well. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, there are some optimal builds for this game, so that way you don't actually die. Well, not that you don't actually die, but yeah, through a bit of strategy, being good at the game. Obviously, there's obviously a few things you can do to more or less ensure your survival. I'm obviously not quite that good at the game. I will die. I have died. This is just a story of how I died, isn't it? Right, glue. Where the hell was I putting stuff like that? Oh, that was all over here, wasn't it? In these boxes. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Batteries, batteries, batteries. That can go in there too then. And I think that is it. Very good. Let's get some sleep. Yeah, this one, I had Grandma Gecko. There was an old lady, and she broke her leg. And so that's obviously not ideal, especially in a zombie apocalypse. Well, I managed to get back to the house. Everything was fine. And as I was inside the house, the helicopter came. So obviously that's like inside this house before I had, like everything up. And obviously you're going to get overrun. I'm not ready to defend the house from zombies yet. And so needless to say, Grandma Gecko did not do very well. And we ended up getting away, actually, but I had this beat up old car. And quite literally, we ended up getting surrounded by, the car died. We ended up getting surrounded by zombies in it. Well, as soon as I started another save, the bloody helicopter decided to show back up, followed me to the same save. I don't know what happened, because I was in the same area. So I've just been, through all the deaths, we've been rocking the same map. And chosen West Point this time. And the bloody helicopter followed me around for ages on that one too. Which I was not terribly impressed about, but such is the way it goes sometimes. But yes, I am looking forward to playing this multiplayer. I think that's going to be very entertaining to the people watching us lads mucking around in Project Zomboid. Very different playstyles. I can't speak for anyone outside of Kino who has said that he will be running around bashing as many zombies as absolutely possible, because that's the way he chooses to play games. We had a quick test on a Minecraft server with a couple of the other lads, and yeah, he spent his entire time running out, braining everything that got in the way. Whereas I'm definitely more careful and methodical, or try to be. And far more strategic. Kino was like our Hulk. If we were to be the Avengers. He just runs in and gets the bizzo done. Which every team needs too. But in a game like this, I do wonder how much of an advantage that is going to be. Now, I kind of want to see... Oh, fishing. Yeah. We won't be drinking out of that. Have I been through here? I don't believe I have. Let's go for a look. What a lovely little garden setup, though. What a beautiful little house. Tire iron, yes, we will grab more of those. We're picking up that car this time, too. I can see us using that car to come back here, actually, and pick up all this stuff. very good. Yes, we are most certainly coming back. Yep, this is a good spot. I wonder if this is a bit of a prepper house then. I wonder if we've got... Oh, I was just in here, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Which means that the car should not be too far away. Yeah, obviously, kiting hordes is a huge part of it. You can't fight everything all the time. But if you can convince Kino of that, he'll be my hero. But I think you guys are gonna like Kino. He's a funny dude. Now, from memory, there'll be some more bloody zombies around here too. Yeah, look, here we are. Got our first customer of the day. Your order is ready, ma'am. Sir, ma'am. And here we are, got our car. Hopefully this isn't a waste of time. Okay, let's check the boot, or the trunk as you guys say. Keep this yogurt, you don't want that sitting in your pocket for too long. Okay, and then we will check the seats. Oh, how are we doing for junk actually? Alright, let's put it all in one seat. General accountancy, I don't see how much good that's going to do us in the zombie apocalypse. I don't know if tax is such a big deal, is it? Ah, very good. Right. Bang this in here, like I was supposed to before. That, no. Here we are. Very good. Up a tank of gas, we're off to a good start. Right, let's do a little reconnaissance around the place. Got another shed over here. A few zombies. Right, let's boost over this way. Take that, nerd. I wonder. No, not this one. Oh, wait. Can I just... I mean, you got this crowbar, you think you'd just be able to pry the window open or just pry the door open, but... Oh, Gecko, what are you doing? Oh, cool. Okay, what's this all about? Must be for farming, eh? Empty gas can, we might as well take that as well. And your battery, thank you. Let's go and raid this house real quick. Oh my goodness, a box van. Uh-huh. How lucky do we think we've got here? Alright, let's do a quick little sweep of the area first. What have we got here? Bloody leaves, mate. Brilliant. Is it one of those eco cars, is it? That's how I start the car, is with some leaves. I bet it's in that bloody field somewhere. The hell is that? Caterpillar. Lovely. Alright, maybe the key is in this house somewhere. The brother here got the key, has he? And he's got this key, which is a good start. What have we got here? Oh, where are you? So quickly bail out, get a little distance. Is she dead, is she? Nice. Get that key too. Sleeping pills. We're going to need those because my sleeping habits are all up the upside down. Whoops. Cricket. That's what cracks me up about like this game is that cricket. Like this is based in America, right? But cricket's a game that they care about in this game, like a sport that they care about in this game. That blows my mind, like. Because cricket's reasonably popular in New Zealand, Australia, obviously extremely popular in India, quite popular in Britain. So yeah, it just blows me away, to be honest. I wouldn't have thought Americans cared about cricket. Definitely take the plastic bottle. We will fill that up. We can fill that up back at the house, actually. Why waste the inventory space here? Need a banana. Some stale mussels. Nothing bad can come of eating those. Grapefruit is absolutely rank in real life. But in this game, we will make do. Right, let's have a look through here. Potentially for a key. No. Not after some old lady's bifocals. Peanut butter, definitely take that. And a jar of tomatoes. We will be eating that. At least the neighbours next door today, as loud as their music might be, they're actually playing decent music for once. Very often they play the worst music. So today, like what have we got? But Like a Stone by Audio Slave right now. That's not terrible. Wonder if that'll get my stream taken down just mentioning music I haven't paid for the rights for. You wouldn't be surprised, would you? Alright, let's start slowly clearing out this area then. timing. That's one. We got a boxcar key on any of you buggers. Work boots, we will take those. We'll be needing some decent boots going forwards. Come on. Just spend a little bit more time clearing out this area first. Try to avoid any surprises if at all possible. Oh yeah. Just starting to creep up on that level of being very careful of how we manage. Shit. Alright, that actually works to our favor. Hopefully that'll push a bunch of zombies out of this area. Just hide behind this house, I think. What are you panicked about? We're hiding. Why are we so hot? Oh yeah, tank top. We'll get rid of that. Just need to check something real quick. Alright, that's that taken care of. Looks like a welder, this guy, doesn't he? That's a welder's mustache, mate. Go find some clean clothes. Let's ditch all this stuff. Bound to be some decent clothing in here. Let's check before we get too carried away. Long shorts and a t-shirt, very good. So we'll grab those. Let's ditch those. Ditch that. Ditch that. Right, let's have a wash. Throw some clothes on. Look at that. What a bloke. I imagine that walking down the road at you with a bloody crowbar in his hands. Let's see how we did getting rid of some of these guys. Reasonably well. Where are we in relation to that survivor house? Still quite a ways away, so we got two survivor houses pretty close to each other. Being just over here. Not too far away. and the box vans, but obviously this area is pretty well bloody packed full of zombies. It's going to take some time to clear it out. Where are you? I hear you. No, there's one. I wonder if we'll end up finding Gam Gam as well. In your undies, though. Not very dignified, was it? If we can find Gam Gam, we got more keys on it. Shit, the amount of houses with bloody security alarms, eh? It does mean that we can, if we go the opposite direction, we stand a halfway decent chance. Well, what's in here that we need, that we can get rid of? Nothing really. Okay, so let's grab that empty gas can. Box of nails for sure. Leather gloves, those are going on. We're going to read that right now. Obviously being the, let's take it too, that way the next character can read it. Is that that is another bloody house alarm. Right, just have a quick nosy through here. There's going to be a couple of very large hordes of zombies in our near future, with all those house alarms going on. Let's go grab that car, boost back to the base, drop that off. Then go take a look at some of the new stuff that we can actually make. That is of some significant interest, to be fair. Consider wearing less clothing. Not the best advice I've ever had in game. Oh, I didn't grab that gas, did I? Oh, mate. Why not? Dump all this stuff off. Oh, you know, we're going to have to make a boost back for that gas too. Yeah, I will say the Neighbours are playing some bangers right now, though. Like, fair play to them. Some of the music they play is god-awful, but today, they're doing quite well. Yoav. I have, I think, about 380 hours. Not too far from, not too far to, 400 hours, to be fair. So yeah, for owning the game as long as I have, like initially when I very first got the game, before some of these updates came in and the PC I had at the time couldn't handle it. We have to go back to that guess. Yeah, the PC I had couldn't handle it, so I didn't play it for a few years. But initially, I think like my first As soon as I got it, it was an immediate, like, 120 hours, 130 hours, something like that. So yeah, as I say, now we're rocking up about the, creeping up on the 400-hour mark. Nothing crazy, mate. Pretty standard for a game like this, I imagine. But, you know, I've been playing it, I say on and off, like sort of turning it on, jamming it, sort of getting a bit bored for, oh, good, for a little while now. You see that it says that you lose some boredom, right, for reading a book on someone else's trip to Las Vegas, right? Now, in the zombie apocalypse, you're looking at strangers having had their good time. I would only think that that would be quite depressing. Shit. Righto, come on. Get this done. Did you just bite me? Whoa, man, have you bitten me? Oh, mate, that must have been close. Hey, glad I swapped out for these work boots, huh? That would have been it. What are we at? 15 for that. So let's just grab more food if we can. Always grab as much food as you can. Negative 10 bored plus 10 sadness. Yeah, that's about right too. But yeah, for people who don't know as well, if you're unaware, if it looks like it takes me a while to answer you, there's actually quite a decent delay between the streams and like a decent latency delay, and I think that's due. Someone was explaining it to me. Like another streamer was explaining to me that it was something to do with stream sniping and I don't know, bloody censorship or whatever. So there's nothing I can do about that. Basically, is what I'm trying to tell you. The flyers, yeah, all the flyers and stuff, yeah. So like all like the photos and flyers and all that, you know, I'm seeing for the first time because I haven't played. Like I just started playing again recently after probably about a year off. Okay, righto. Oh well. All right, let's go back and have a look, eh? Let's go back and have a look. Oh, was it this house? I think it was, wasn't it? No, it wasn't this house. It was this one down here. We better have a skull of water while we're in here too. I will say I'm very impressed with a lot of the new house designs as well. Alright, is that a drink of water? Now, which drawer was that in? That was in one of these ones, wasn't it? Brochure. Yeah, there you go. How's that, eh? Okay. I like that. But yeah, the extra world building, like the basements, like just the level of detail in this, and one of the things that's always really impressed me with this game is that all the updates have been free. Did I miss the map marker? Did I have to do something? Yeah, okay, I see. Okay, I see. All right. All right. And is that mark there forever now, is it? Like that. That is cheeky, mate. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. That's one of the things I like about streaming is, I've had a couple of people jump on stream and sort of give me pointers on things that I just simply don't know about in this game. And it's cool, man. It's very much a sort of like a thing of sharing knowledge. I'm big on that. Let's have a look, eh? Let's see if that's permanently. Oh, you beauty. Would you look at that? No, thank you very much, Yoev. That is fantastic, mate. Much appreciated. For those of you who are interested at all, the Deep Cover Gecko YouTube server is going to be started on the weekend. I have pretty much finished setting that up. It's mostly just a spot to hang out. There'll be like things like talking about sports. Obviously, I'll be hustling out all my streams and video game videos and all that sort of thing. So that's obviously the main focus. I'm starting a company mid to late next year. So, there'll be a bit of info and all that as well. Like some merch and stuff. Obviously, no one has to buy that stuff. It's just there if people want it. It'll be mostly like t-shirts, like stuff me and my brother will make ourselves, barring the t-shirts. Obviously I'll have to pay. I don't have the means to make shirts, but to make the actual physical t-shirts. But yeah, so anybody who checks in, if you want to, you can sub up, and I will be hustling that out in the near future. There'll be links. It'll be a completely public Discord. Obviously, with that, I have since learned that if I want to make it all ages, I will have to have a form of halfway decent moderation in there as well. So there will be bot moderation, unfortunately, plus a couple of human moderators. Ones that I've picked myself that follow the same sort of vibe, So unfortunately, I will have to have it reasonably moderated. But that's just a part of playing the game, right? Like my sort of content doesn't exactly inspire trolls or people like that, but there's always going to be the odd person that just comes in and tries to ruin it for everybody else. And if there's kids watching or kids participating, I do not need them being exposed to what would otherwise be alright for adults to sort out amongst ourselves. I'm very much a vibe-based person, but some people insist on pushing that. Which obviously I'm not a fan of, but I'm also only in control of to a certain extent. So yeah, anyway, enough rambling on that. Yes, that'll be cool. We'll get that server up and running. Anybody, who'd like to join in, start building this community up, they'll be more than welcome to. So look out for that. I'll probably actually finish tomorrow, to be honest. It's been bugging me that I haven't finished it. There's a very good chance I'll finish that up tomorrow. But no, I appreciate it. I have a feeling it's going to go well. It'll have its hiccups like everything does. I'm not the most technologically advanced person on the planet, so there will be the odd little hiccup, but we will get there. That much I do know. Okay, cool. We are looking all right. Got a few vehicles. Oh, look, I've already got that anyway. Let's have a look at some of this crafting stuff too before we get too carried away. Building. I've got like some middle sheet, middle bar barricade. Oh, see, that would have been the one, the middle bar barricade. Oh, see, we would have wanted that. Outdoors. I think we had some fences, that I could use as well. Welding. Oh, here we go. Big. Oh, that's going to be the way. Big wire fence. Oh, we like all of this. You absolute beauty. Have you got quite a few hours on Yoav? I see you said you've been playing since a few of the earlier builds. OG players will know this one. Why we always keep a bottle of bleach. You'll know why. Yoav, I'm pretty sure you'll know exactly why. Unfortunately, we all know what to do with the bleach. Right, let's eat this. Just scoff back a whole grapefruit real quick. But yeah, in stone, 1k. Yeah, that's decent, mate. Yeah, you would have seen a lot of changes then. I like what they've done with this game, though. And furthermore, how all the updates have been free. Like I was going to say before, like they have my they have a lot of respect, Indie, for what it's, for what my opinion's worth. Indie Stone. Like every single update they've done's been free, full mod support for the community, just a very community-driven, gaming company, like game producer. Like they understand it takes the community to keep this game, to keep games alive. You don't have to do everything the community asks you to do, but some input is very valuable. You never think of all the ideas yourself. I didn't think so. Let's go drop this stuff off. What's your longest survived time on a character there, Yoav? Peanut butter, that can go in there too. Milk chocolate bar, that goes in the other one. There we are. Sleeping pills, bang that in the bathroom. As you can see from the 7 or 8 characters, getting a fair amount of good stuff. Oh, let's chuck all this stuff in here. I can't. Ah. Let's put it all in the bag then for now. Yeah, that's a good one. What was your death for that? Oh, usually runs very, very well. I did ask, what was the cause of death for that character that lasted 1.5 years? Oh, for goodness sake. that wall. Alright, very good. Now, there was another character that I had that died. He's up here somewhere. Let's see if we can find him, because I'm pretty sure I accidentally left some keys on him. I think there are a fair few zombies on him, though, so yeah, maybe we won't sprint over there. Can I pick this up? That would be handy. No. Oh, well. Oh, fish trap. Ah, see, fishing's something I've never tried on this either. We'll have to give that a go. Yeah, I'm not surprised you quit. That'd be like the death of a friend in real life, like someone that you've worked with and actually quite liked. You know, you weren't that close, but, you know, like you got along, they were good, they made the job, you know, they're good at their job, made it easy to, you know, to go to work, and then all of a sudden they died, you know, and you're like, oh, that's, I don't know if I'm devastated, but, you know, definitely a bummer. Yeah, that sucks, dude. That is what we call, complacency, mate. You know, you got, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, and everyone's guilty of it, you know, you just got comfortable, you know, I've mastered this, I'm unstoppable. And then the only thing that could kill you at that stage was you. Yeah, that's brutal. Okay, what to do next? I have a feeling we need to do something to spice things up a little bit. I'll tell you what we absolutely have to do is start building more. Oh, we need that empty plastic bottle too. Okay, that's an interesting one. Yeah, we might have to get out there for a look on that as well. Ah, Brian George. Coming in with a very valuable contribution to the conversation. Thank you, mate. Very good. Although, while I do believe that some reptiles are asexual, meaning that they are able to, I'll explain this to you, meaning that they are indeed able to reproduce by themselves should they need to. I cannot comment on the nature of homosexuality in the reptile species. Oh, would you look at that? I have some mod options too. So while a little bit of banter and light trolling is not a problem, if this is going to become a habit for you, two first names Brian George, then just know I will pull a Samuel L. Jackson on you. But outside of that, I can take a joke, mate. I'm not really too worried. Right. Dump all this stuff. Oh, stuff all through these garbage bags. I suppose that makes sense. Alright. Bugger. Okay, let's put everything in one garbage bag for now. We do need all their canned potato. Galactic Dairy Bar. We will eat this out of the rubbish bin. Very good. The hell's a daikon? Some sort of, and a smoker's bar. Okay, I wouldn't do too bad out of all that. Very good. Put it in our zombie rubbish pile here, where we will be burning all the corpses of the zombies. And hopefully with them, all the rubbish to go with them as well. Right, we need more planks. So we better grab another hacksaw. Grab that. Grab some more nails. Open that up. Righto. Boost outside. Can we disassemble these? Yes. Right, let's break those down first. And what do we get out of that? One plank. Yeah. We did get some steel out of it though, which is going to be handy for building up fences, so we're not entirely ungrateful. I have to remember that this stuff's here, but I will forget that that stuff's there. And just scrap wood. Yeah, that's not ideal. None of that was ideal. Right, is there more stuff that we can take out of these houses? Yes, there is. So let's just start disassembling. Okay, there must be, yep. Start pulling everything apart, oh. He's not doing very well so far. Shit, eh? Not getting much love out of any of this, are we? Like, just a few more planks. Like, they got one plank. It's appalling. Okay, one plank. We get a plank. She's a harsh mistress, the old Project Zomboid, right? They come back and grab some of these flowers too, actually, I think. Why not? We got another bloody flower on there, have we? By the looks of it. Right, if I can get 2 more planks, I will be happy. Drop our cactus plant. That is incredibly helpful for filling out the map. Yoav, I am very grateful for you for telling me about these, telling me about this. Alright, let's eat this. Okay, let's see. We're just going to have to come back for that. I believe it was 4 garbage bags. Okay, so that's right. We can only make 4 anyway. Make 1 anyway, rather, so... Let's do that now. Where are we? Building. Favorites. Oh, no, I haven't got the carpentry level 4. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot I'm playing as a bloody welder right now. Okay, that's alright. So let's... Alright, doesn't mean that we can't still. Which means we'll have to... Wonder if we get, carpentry. No, not from disassembling anything. Not really. I have to make a tactical decision. Which will involve getting this character killed. Oh, better drop that plank off. Let's have a sleep. Shut ourselves outside. Well, two first names, Brian George, did a reasonably good job of killing the conversation too, didn't you? Well done. That's a skill set in of itself. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant knowing that. Yoev, I sincerely appreciate that. F1 and F5. Ha. Thank you. That's going to make things go by a lot quicker as well for everybody. See, and this is why we like streaming. Especially games like this, where people are only too happy to share what they know. And I'm much appreciative of it, mate. F5, mate, look at that, eh? I say F1's that, F2's the pause, and F3 must be the... yeah, the play. Fantastic. Whoops. That's a lifetime of bad habits there, mate, that I'm going to have to... now, the entire time I've been playing this game. That is absolutely brilliant. I won't tell you how long I've been playing this game without knowing that. Now, unfortunately, the welder's time is going to come to an end. We are going to have to... yeah, we are going to have to send the welder away at some stage. Off to the farm, where he's got plenty of room to run around. And play with all the other welders, you know, on the farm, so... because I've only just realized that I've got no carpentry skill, and this takes forever. Yeah, no, breaking things down doesn't give you any bloody carpentry skill at all. I wonder if breaking down these fences actually... oh, nails. We don't hate more nails. Oh, see, this is going to be a much quicker way of doing it. Absolutely brilliant. Just break that down if you would, please. Man, that's brutal. Can't say I like that at all. Well, the neighbours must be drinking. We've got a bit of Hotel California going on. Yeah, it's like being. Oh, hang on, Jesus, pay attention to what you're doing. Yeah, the old classic, being drunk and listening to music. I'll tell you what I am thinking, though. I am thinking we're not going to need much of this space here behind us. So I'm thinking that's where we're going to fence off with iron fencing around the property. A very tight perimeter. Yes, I'm liking that, actually. Not that I think we've got, because we've already had the helicopter event, so assuming that only still happens once. Okay, so what the hell can I build then? Probably nothing. Oh, okay. Log fence is probably going to be the way to do it then. Or the log, yeah, the log wall. Yeah, that's going to be the way to do it. Okay, so we're going to need... Jesus, map's big though, isn't it? Absolutely huge. Diner in the woods. I don't know if that's going to have what we need. Tell you what we will do then. We'll boost back down to this, where I just saw some logs before, because they may very well have the fire axe. Or at least a wood cutting axe. I could take the car, but I'm not quite ready to deal with the hordes just yet. Let's see if we can't get into this bloody factory or warehouse, whatever it is we got going on here. Where was that? Let's just double check. Can't edit marker. But yeah, we need to try and get into this warehouse here. Let's just boost down there for a look, eh? Oop. So I can start building those log walls and I can start getting that bloody carpentry skill up. That'll get that up pretty quickly. Especially if I can find a carpentry book. Which I may already have one. But if I'm not mistaken, one of the houses through here, yeah, this one here had a bunch of books in it already. And some planks, but we're not here for that just yet. Right, agriculture, carving, cooking, first aid. So yeah, none of those are particularly useful right this minute. Okay, almost there. I have a feeling I may be able to get into that door. Yes, mate. Good. Okay, so we're going to be bringing the box van over here. We know that much for sure. Surely these guys have got an axe, right? Surely. Because then I wouldn't have to come down here at all. Oh, I knew that was going to be the welding one. Can I beat the hell out of it? Or what are the chances like the garage or something here has an axe, has a welding set in here? Don't believe there was one in here. Oh, he's just gonna break his way through that window anyway, so let's just walk around the back. Some caffeine in there, very good. Apparently there was a mod, well, like a addition that they wanted to add to this where you we needed to go to the toilet. I mean, I couldn't think of anything worse, eh? Like, I tell you what, all of that'll be being done on the run while we're still on our feet. Oh, here we go. Carpentry 1. Fantastic. Very good. And we're needing quite a few of these. We've got all that stuff anyway. Craft what? Oh, fire. I see. Gunpowder, eh? Probably get that from disassembling bullets, I would say. Which I could only imagine would be infinitely more useful. Although, if you just fire off a shot with a fire off a shot from a handgun, it works just as well. But then obviously they're drawn to you then. Don't think we're getting into, unless there's something in here. Step right up. Oops. Big fumble. Appears you have a knife in your leg, sir. I mean, I call bullshit on that. Ah, pointless. Right, so we're bringing the box van back. Alright, we're going to boost back. And then just bring the box van back with the welding gear inside. I think that's a much better use of our time than... Really shouldn't be sprinting either, actually, to be completely honest. Let's find somewhere quiet to have a rest in here. That's a fair point too. When winter hits, there is every chance that I'm going to be in a fair bit of trouble. They don't have a fireplace at that other house, so I have to make a barrel fire of some description. Jalapeno, let's see, let's give ourselves a little shocker. That'll get you going. Empty pop can, have we? We'll soon see about that. Okay, we'll go outside to close the curtains, will we? Yeah, I suppose we will now. Alright, let's get out of here. Coming back with the box van. Make a quick map markup. Because we can check this check this real quick, this little shed. Ah, okay. Where's that coming from? Propane lantern, box of screws, probably going to need that. We will grab these tarps as well. Excuse me, depending how heavy that is. Overloaded, that's not too bad. Oh, jeez, mate. Don't need you following me. While we're overloaded. Whereabouts are we? Alright, sweet. We'll start booking off in this direction now. Bugger it, we're just going to run. We're just going to gun it. What's that? Bad smell. Oh, yeah, that'll be the pile of bodies over there, more than likely. May as well just keep pushing it, I reckon. Thrilling gameplay in this walking running simulator, I must say. Yo, what's up? What's up, Sish? I don't know what you mean about a month in, bro. And you'll have to, like, my replies will seem delayed. That's because there's pretty good latency, bit of lag between YouTube, OBS, like all of that, so. But cheers for dropping in, man. I appreciate you. All right, let's drop all this stuff off and get that box van ready to go. Drop these nails off if I can. Yeah, right on, bro. You know, enjoy the show. It's not the most exciting thing I could possibly be streaming. It's not exactly gonna win me any awards, but this is a fun game. Me and Kino as well have been talking about doing the Project Zomboid House of the Gecko server as well, so we're going to test that on his next day off. When he's had a chance to have a bit of a rest from doing night shift at the moment. And then yeah, we're going to bust out a multiplayer server, mate, so you'll be more than welcome to join us on that. Like I say, Mike's optional. Would certainly make things a lot easier playing this, but completely optional, mate. Alright, so we 100% need to fill this bad boy up with gas. And it's not even a box van, but that's right, it'll have to do for now. Very good, might as well take all of these out. I have not got the key for this, have I? No, it's on that other character who's currently roaming around. Ah, not ideal. Alright, sweet as. Just get this welding stuff together. Ditch the flashlight, I reckon. We'll actually ditch all of this because we're only going to be doing a quick run. Words I'm probably going to come to regret later, as per usual. We'll grab some welding gears. So we want some welding rods, welding torch, and the welder's mask. Don't believe that we need this, but we're gonna take it with, refill the welding torch. I see. Handy to know. Cool. Check myself outside again. Very good. Let's read this book. Yeah, we'll read this book, eh? Oh, I've got the slow reader perk done. Okay, that'll... Oh no, might as well keep reading that for a minute, actually. Very good, drop that off. Go to bed hungry. Sleep till morning. Then I'm going to go get into that warehouse and hopefully they've got some good news for us. Raining. Good. And start filling up those water reservoirs. Fantastic. Okay, so we need something to eat. Eat the licorice. All right. Ugh, every time. That was pretty clever too, eh? I bloody parked over the driveway here, so we'll have to go around. Probably get a flat tire and start this adventure off properly. Let's just double check the roads on the way down. Okay, so just follow your nose and take the second right. And follow that all the way down. With a bit of luck, I'm not going to get all these idiots to follow me there. Just have a quick look. Was this the right to take? Yes, it was. Oh, this is not going to end well, is it? I'm going to get bloody swarmed on the way over. Jesus, a shame I couldn't get those other water catchers made, though. And we're in. What have we in here? Bricks and stone. Oh, no. It's all bricks and stone, is it? Devastation. I thought for sure this was all going to be all wood because of the bloody logs outside. Oh, mate. What a cruel twist of fate. Why is there bricks in their kitchen cupboards? Absolutely brutal. Okay. No. Okay, we've got 3. Can handle that. No gecko, that's what side of the car you drive on. Drive in New Zealand. But you're not in Kansas anymore. Now, this would be a great time to learn. Oh, pillbug. Oh, yeah. And he's stale too. Oh, well then. You know, this would be a great time to learn that, yeah, put too much in the cars. Okay. That, they can get bogged down in the mud. That'd be pretty brutal. And you just leave me be. Oh, there's all these guys following me from before. Oh, shit. Where did you go? There you are. I knew you were around here somewhere. Oh, not great, eh? Oh, mate. Far out the combat system in this game. I bet you that's a bite. Scratch, scratch, scratch. That's not too bad. Okay, cool. Haven't got any bandages. What are you guys wearing? Anything that's dirty but not bloody. Yeah. I don't know how we got away with that, but we did. Have we got any clean clothing here? Tights. Can't do anything with that. I got very lucky, Sesh. Very lucky. Because they always sound like bloody bites, don't they? Whenever you get attacked. I don't have any bandages on me. I've only got it set to bites, getting infected from bites, so I'll be alright from a scratch. But geez, that was very nearly the you know, the price to be paid there. Can I pop these on the ground? and then get them closer to the back of the van that way. More or less. Really shouldn't do that when there's other zombies around, should I? All this just for a few dusty old logs to bloody try to get the carpentry skill up. What's that? Just smells bad? Yeah, well, I mean, mate. Surrounded by corpses. Don't act surprised. Funny story, I used to work in the forestry in New Zealand. And it would have been one of my first days. And there was a bunch of hills that were very similar to this with all the tree stumps around. And all they said to me was, take the truck and go over there. Uh-oh. And so that's exactly what I did. I jumped in the truck. I was like, yep, sweet, gotcha. Didn't know how to drive manual, but I didn't tell them. Or stick, as the Americans call it. And so I quickly jumped in the truck, and I was like, oh, yep, sweet as, no worries, we got this. Jump in, get away without stalling. Always a bonus, but diesels are very forgiving like that. And, yeah, got as far as getting very close to the guy that I needed to go see for whatever reason, I can't remember. And all of a sudden, there was a bit of a thud, and then the truck just stopped. And what had happened was I had driven the truck up onto a stump, long story short, and got the bloody thing stuck almost halfway. And if you don't know anything about working in like the forestry and stuff like that, like you're working with like proper men, mate, like, you know, like dudes that, you know, pretty rough guys and like pretty tough dudes. And so here I am, perched seesawing on this bloody log, while a bunch of these dudes are in absolute hysterics, laughing their asses off. And I was hence known for about 6 months as Stumpy. So you can imagine the fun that came with that nickname. And it was earned. I mean, I had no reason to get grumpy about it. Like, you know, the man got stuck on a stump. What are you going to do? But yes, Stumpy it was from then on. One of the most dangerous jobs I've ever had too. Almost got killed twice doing that job. When I was working in the forestry, the industry was in such bad shape and the companies were pumping the guys that hard. This is part of the reason why I'm going into health and safety as a career, what I'm studying for, because through my own personal experience, and I luckily never saw any of this, but when we were working, the conditions were such, and like obviously there were some guys, like the forestry would take on guys who have been to prison, who are in the gangs. You know, it's kind of like the last stop for a lot of dudes. The only places that will take them. And so, what's going on here? 63, 71, what are these weigh? Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so it was averaging a death a month. So over the course of a year, oh shit, this is getting muddy as. Over the course of a year, 12 guys died of so it was a death a month with an average of, but 1 month there was no deaths and 1 month there was 2. Both within a week of each other, I think. They used to send us flyers of some of the accidents. You know, once there was a chainsaw injury where the dude wasn't wearing his helmet and the chainsaw came up, kicked back while he was working, which is very common. And because he wasn't ready and he was not wearing his helmet, the chainsaw kicked up and hit him in the face. Yeah, that's an image I still have in my head to this day. And that was the point too, though, to be fair. Like, You know, like, I'm not into gore. Anybody who knows me knows that. You know, you go through your curious periods when you're a kid. Morbid curiosity and all the rest of it. But, yeah. That sort of thing does serve as a reminder of just how quickly these things can happen, how quickly they can get out of control. And that is precisely what happened for that guy. So it was a wild job, dude. Like, yeah, it's certainly not for the faint of heart. I didn't do it for very long. I since learned about myself that I would much rather walk through the forest, even if it is just a pine forest designed planted to be cut down. I would rather walk through it than cut it down, to be honest. So yes, a little bit of extended geko lore there for you. Used to be a fledgling bushman. I won't say that I was a full-on bushman in those terms, because I was not. But wild times, man. Wild times. Okay, cool. So that was basically a wasted trip. Aside from the logs that we did get, I suppose that's not all too bad, is it, to be fair? How are these looking? Oh, get off the wall. I'm going to break that wall down as soon as I get a bloody a sledgehammer. That's it. That's getting bowled over. Cool. Fill up my water, mate. Thank you very much. We better get out of the rain, though, to be fair. I end up getting bloody sick. Now, because we have a scratch, let's just see what we're dealing with here. Okay, good. We have some damage. So let's go into here, read a little bit of this first aid book. While we're not doing super flash. Infected, yep. I could expect that. That is all fine, though. Skills, first aid, yep. Righto, let's go and sort that out then, eh? Pretty sure I got some alcohol wipes, yes. Grab one of those and grab one of these. Maybe pain. Let's take that. Sorted. Painkillers. And then, do we have any antibiotics? No, we don't. But that's, I guess we do, but we will save that when we're actually very sick. Drink of water. And then we will have to do a bit of a clothing change. Get ourselves ready. Let's put that back on. And what did that do? It probably didn't do too much for our... Foraging's doing okay. First aid. Oh yeah, what an absolute waste of time. Man, first aid's got to be a nightmare to try to level up, huh? Okay, we can take the propane the torch as well, unless I've already put that away somewhere. What the hell did I do with that? No. Well, that's not ideal. Right, anyway. How are the clothes? Oh, they're alright. They're not too badly messed up. Right, let's wash all the clothing. Not enough soap. What? Now, why not? Is it... What is it? Is Timmy stuck in the well? What's going on here? Let's do it all one by one, do I? Oh, so when did we start needing I wonder when we started needing soap for cleaning things. Oh well, two can play that game. Just go like this then. There you go. I don't see why that won't work. Right, then we need socks. Just anything at this point, to be fair, in the way of clothes. Oh, yeah, that's some sexy pants, all right. Let's go full LARP, eh? And then all these dirty clothes, we might as well throw in the bag. I'm pretty sure we can just throw them into the, out into the rain, and they should get cleaned. Oh, for goodness sake. Ah, of course, right. We'll bang those in there. Better put our hat back on. Very good, looking sharp. Oh, yep. You just quickly do our daily, like, must be like a form of OCD or something. Oh, are those boots on or what? It says we're wearing them, but it doesn't look like it, does it? Oh well. Let's throw all this stuff. Whoops. Out in the rain. Just in time for the rain to stop. Oh, you love to see it, eh? This game, man. What a ball breaker, eh? Every time. Righto, snack back on that. Very good. Alright, well, I'm going to call that stream for the night. It hasn't been the most exciting, as was quite often the case in this game. I will see about getting the native PC version of Skate 3 as well. I'll see about getting that working and streaming probably all the missions for that. Oh, Yoav, you're still here, mate. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, get that going as well, that native version of Skate 3, and I'll play through all that. If not, then I will probably start doing all the missions on the emulated version. It doesn't look as nice, but it's the exact same thing and runs better apparently. So we'll see how we get on there. Yeah, the Deep Cover Gecko YouTube Discord server will probably go live tomorrow, I would say. If not, then my Saturday is tomorrow, so possibly Sunday or Monday. So the American Saturday or Sunday. And yeah, we'll start getting that community going, man. It's going to be fun. I like that. But in the meantime, everybody take care out there. All right, it's going to be a bit of a big bad world, so don't let it get you. And until I see you next time, keep it easy. Be good to your neighbor if you can. And we will catch